Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Galloping Major and this is a Let's Play in the Tier 5 French Tech Tree Destroyer Guépard. Available as early access, but will be fully researchable in the next patch. Now a Let's Play is a little bit different from a review. With the reviews I go over the stats of the ships. With the Let's Play, I basically just explain what I'm doing as I'm going along, and it allows me just to showcase the ship without being distracted from reading from a notepad. Now this is a game of domination, capture the base on neighbours, a tier 5 and 4 game. Guépard, Lagazian, Leander, Dallas, Pitovilik working with New York, and then another New York and a Warspite, so a battleship heavy game. Now I spawned on the right and I've moved out to the right where the normal domination objective is. Just gives me a bit of island cover, but also a little bit of spotting across the centre. That Dallas is... Where are you going, Dallas? Dallas is doing untrustworthy manoeuvres, so this is the thing, torpedoing cruisers is normally not advised because cruisers change course and direction a lot more often. However, torpedoing battleships is more advised. Enemy destroyer, another Guépard spotted off behind me. I could engage, but what I'd like to do is actually get my guns switched over to the other side. So what I'm looking to do is try and break off this engagement and then probably come back to it on my own terms. Now things are looking a lot more better for my own terms. But what I want to do, I want to just break off, make sure my guns are on my left side. So you can see I've locked guns, and I'm using the lock camera view overview just to make sure that I'm kiting away sufficiently. And now I'm happy to engage. It's a lot more on my own terms now. And he wants to engage, which is just good for me. Just got to try and find the range. Warspite is now firing, but I think if I just keep bringing it in, it should be alright. Now, although my rudder is damaged, I do have the unstoppable trait. I might just put that fire out. Knocked out his engines, which means I hope he gets easier to hit. I think what I'm looking for is just as it starts to get easier to hit him, now I'm going to pop that reload booster and really see if I can chuck it down range. Now looking to just break off that engagement now. Warspite is far enough away that if I do drop off detectability, which I hope is soon, there we go. Just going to keep that rudder turning, see if I can... Most of that was AP. Now it does look like he's going to potato into the island, so I'm just going to be spotted temporarily. However, Warspite isn't super accelerating, so I'm going to put one there and stack one a bit further back there. And I can just about stay outside detectability, yes. And, well, we might as well stay and watch the fireworks. Looks like we're going to get 1, 2, there we go. That's the nice one about these French torpedoes, they really do hit like a truck, really racking up the damage against battleships. Oh, that Pitovilik is very tasty. I'm going to have to go for it because the Warspite's now gone. That's a nice one with the Guépard, the fire chance on it and the number of guns you got, it does mean that you do have quite a decent chance of getting a fire. Just seeing that cruiser, what is that cruiser? It's a Leander. Okay, so that's alright then. As long as I keep some maneuverability. Right, and I'll just see if I can break off from the Leander. Leander's not too interested in me, that's good. However, the other Python Velik does seem to be interested. Now I think with the Leander I'll probably just keep her spotted, and if she ends up popping a smoke screen then I'll probably look at filling the smoke screen with torpedoes just to try and flush her out for the battleships. Till then I'm just going to give her a wide berth. I've only got 2,100 health, so it's a bit risky for me to open up on her. At the moment now I'm down to that amount of low health again, like as per the review. I'm really only looking to do kill shots with my guns now. So I'm really only looking for opportunities where I can quickly do a 1v1 and just whittle off the last of their health. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pay attention to the minimap. I'm going to see where the Leander's last known location is. Is he overrun his smokescreen? No, he is slowing down. That's good. And also from the so he has outrun his smokescreen. If he disappears, I know he's going to be pretty much, I'm trying to make sure that I'm broadside on to him. And then, well, now I'm going to do that. And then I'm just going to make sure I break away. So if when he does get flushed out of his smoke screen, I'm nowhere near being detected. So that should be enough clearance between me and the Leander. Now, if the Leander's been clever, he would have popped his sonar, but unfortunately, he didn't. If you're gonna lay a smoke screen on the cruiser, pop your sonar. If you think that, even if there's a chance there's something in the area, even if you have my original Tywit build where you have 4 smoke screens and only 2 sonar, yes, you have to use your sonar sparingly, but if you even have a hunch there's something in the area, you have to use it. Right, that New York is going to be crossing my torpedo beat in a second, so there's no point me racing away. He's nice and broadside on, and even that Python Velik is actually quite nicely broadside on. I might give them both a nice tight cluster, you never know. No, I'll do a wide spread. No. Let's do a narrow spread for the New York, and a narrow spread for the Python Velik. And the Python Velik's now turning into me, so I need to really start motoring away. So I'm going to use that engine boost, just make sure I stay undetected. Now I think my detectability is about 5.7 with my commander traits and camouflage and inspirations. So that's always the magic number that I've got to look out for. Python Velik's turning in, fair enough. New York looks like he's going on the same speed ahead. Python Velik dodges the torpedoes. New York even dodged the torpedoes. New York's pretty much done for. So our key target here would be the Python Velik. So this is the weird one with the French. You're a gunboat, but you spend most of your time playing very much like a torpedo boat. Especially if you go for a torpedo build like myself. So for the Python Velik, I'll put one on where he's going, and it looks like he's turning out, so I'm not even going to waste that second batch. I'm going to close in and see what I can do. So I'm going to start switching everything over to my left side. In fact, I wonder if I could be an irritating little bugger. Yeah, all these turrets are over there, so I'll be an irritating little sod, and I'll start shooting him. And time to stop shooting. Now I'm just going to switch the rudder the other way because I want to make sure. Now this is the amusing one. I know that the Python Helix has a 36-second reload. That should do it. Basically what that means is I can get away with shooting for about 16 seconds before he then moves. Well, I then have to take the 20 seconds to drop with detectability. Just watching the minimap. Wait for him to shoot all his turrets again, then we can open fire again. Yeah, we're open fire now. There's enough distractions going on. Saved by the bell. Well, that was a nice little game. Only 48,000 damage, only 2 kills, but a nice tactical game, I think. Okay, 20 on top of the team again. All right. Yeah, made a pretty penny. You with obviously with a premium account. Didn't have a credit booster on that one. But yeah, nice little game. Wasn't really expecting top. It just seemed like one of those games where it's like one of those quiet games where you're just plodding along. But yeah, well, if you like this kind of content, give the video a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. If you already have subscribed, then thank you very much, guys. If you have any gameplays or game captures that you'd like to share for commentary or tactical overlays, our email address is down in the description, along with the modules and the command used during this Let's Play. I'm the Galloping Major, and back to the port.